The animal kingdom still holds countless mysteries. Even today, scientists continue to discover new species, reminding us that there is still so much we don't know about the natural world. Some animals are so rare, so elusive, or live in such remote places that very few people have ever seen them in the wild. Whether they're masters of camouflage, spend most of their lives underground, or survive in isolated habitats, these incredible creatures remain hidden from human eyes. Today, we're counting down 7 wild animals that are almost never seen in the wild. Before we begin, welcome to the channel. If you enjoy learning about amazing wildlife and discovering some of nature's greatest mysteries, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another adventure. Now, let's begin. Number 7. Black-spotted couscous. Despite its unusual name, the black-spotted couscous has nothing to do with the grain called couscous. Instead, it's a little-known tree-dwelling mammal that resembles a possum. With its spotted fur, powerful climbing claws, prehensile tail, and distinctive vertical pupils, it's one of the most unusual mammals found in New Guinea. You might think an animal with such a unique appearance would be easy to find, but the opposite is true. Even within its limited range, sightings are extremely uncommon. For generations, the black-spotted couscous has been hunted by local people, making humans its primary predator. Combined with habitat loss and environmental changes, these pressures have caused its numbers to decline significantly. Conservationists hope the species can recover and continue living in its native forests, but protecting its habitat remains a major challenge. With its strange appearance and secretive lifestyle, the black-spotted couscous remains one of the rarest mammals that most people will probably never encounter in the wild. Number 6. Elephant shrew. Don't let the name fool you. The elephant shrew isn't actually a true shrew, and despite its name, it's certainly nowhere near the size of an elephant. In fact, this tiny mammal usually measures only about 4 to 12 inches in length. Surprisingly, it's more closely related to elephants than it is to any true shrew, making it one of the most unusual mammals from an evolutionary perspective. Elephant shrews can live in a wide variety of habitats, including forests, grasslands, mountains, and scrublands. Even so, very few people ever spot one in the wild. Part of the reason is their size. They're incredibly small and easy to overlook. The other reason is their remarkable speed. Despite their tiny bodies, elephant shrews are among the fastest small mammals on Earth, capable of running at speeds approaching 18 miles per hour. Their combination of speed, agility, and secretive behavior allows them to disappear almost as quickly as they appear. Small, fast, and surprisingly unique, the elephant shrew is one of nature's most fascinating hidden mammals. Number 5. Shoebill stork. The shoebill stork is one of the strangest birds you'll ever see. Its enormous bill and piercing eyes give it an almost prehistoric appearance, making it unlike any other bird on Earth. Native to the wetlands of eastern Africa, particularly around the Nile Basin, the shoebill spends most of its time standing motionless among reeds and shallow water. An adult can grow up to 5 feet tall, with a wingspan of more than 8 feet. But what truly makes this bird unforgettable is its behavior. Shoebills have the remarkable ability to remain perfectly still for hours at a time, with their bill resting against their chest and their golden eyes fixed on the water. They patiently wait for prey to come within striking distance. This unusual hunting strategy, combined with their remote habitat, means very few people ever encounter one in the wild. Anyone lucky enough to see a shoebill in its natural environment is unlikely to forget the experience. With its unique appearance and eerie stillness, it's one of the most extraordinary birds hidden in Africa's wetlands. Number 4. Pygmy three-toed sloth. There's something about sloths that people can't help but love. The pygmy three-toed sloth takes that charm one step further. As the smallest member of the sloth family, it lives only on Isla Escudo de Veraguas, a tiny island off the coast of Panama. Its daily routine is exactly what you'd expect from a sloth. It spends most of its time sleeping, eating, climbing through the trees, and moving at an incredibly slow pace. Despite its relaxed lifestyle, this tiny sloth has adapted well to its environment. Its fur provides natural camouflage among the trees, while its slow movements make it difficult for predators to detect. Sadly, the pygmy three-toed sloth is listed as critically endangered. Its extremely limited range means the entire species depends on the survival of a single small island habitat. Even though it has evolved impressive ways to survive, spotting one in the wild remains incredibly rare. For most people, photographs and documentaries are the closest they'll ever come to seeing this remarkable little animal. Number 3. Hirola. When a species becomes so rare that even photographs are difficult to find, you know it's in serious trouble. The Hirola, also known as hunter's antelope, is one of Africa's rarest large mammals. First identified in Kenya in 1888, it can be recognized by its long, lyre-shaped horns and the unusual glands beneath its eyes, which it uses to mark its territory. Although its appearance is distinctive, very few people ever have the chance to see one in the wild. Today, only around 300 to 500 individuals are believed to remain, and none are kept in captivity. With such a small population, every sighting has become increasingly rare. The Herola is now listed as critically endangered, and its numbers continue to decline. As a result, many wildlife enthusiasts may never have the opportunity to encounter this remarkable antelope in its natural habitat. For most of us, photographs may be the only way we'll ever appreciate one of Africa's rarest and most extraordinary mammals. Number 2. Purple frog. Frogs come in countless shapes, colors, and sizes, but few are as unusual as the purple frog. Found only in India, this remarkable amphibian has existed for around 100 million years. Yet despite its ancient history, scientists didn't officially identify the species until 2003. The reason is surprisingly simple. The purple frog spends most of its life underground, emerging only briefly during the breeding season. Its secretive lifestyle allowed it to remain hidden from researchers for generations. Genetic studies later revealed that the purple frog is closely related to another ancient frog family found on the Seychelles Islands, suggesting both groups share a distant common ancestor. Even after its discovery, the purple frog remains incredibly difficult to find in the wild. Most people visiting its native range will never see one, and even scientists rarely encounter this remarkable species. After surviving since the age of the dinosaurs, the purple frog continues to keep one of nature's oldest secrets remarkably well hidden. Number 1. Rondo Dwarf Galago. With its enormous eyes, oversized ears, and tiny body, the Rondo Dwarf Galago is one of the cutest mammals you've probably never heard of. This small primate, often called a bush baby, is found only in Tanzania, where it lives in patches of subtropical forest. Its entire known range covers less than 40 square miles, making it one of the most restricted mammals on Earth. As deforestation continues to reduce its already limited habitat, the Rondo Dwarf Galago has become one of the world's most endangered small mammals. Protecting the species is especially difficult because it's so tiny and incredibly hard to locate in the wild. Its secretive nature means that even researchers rarely encounter one, making every confirmed sighting an important moment for conservation. Although its future remains uncertain, the Rondo Dwarf Galago continues to survive in the few forests it still calls home. For most people, seeing one in its natural habitat is something that will likely remain a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The natural world is still filled with incredible creatures that most of us will never have the chance to see in person. Some survive by hiding in remote forests, others spend their lives underground, while a few have become so rare that every sighting is considered extraordinary. Which of these elusive animals would you most like to see in the wild? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more amazing wildlife stories from around the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.